Gosh, that took a bit. Good morning, everyone. It is the last day of the year, technically. For me, time is something that's, it's one of those things we've constructed. Anyway, we're here for the last card spread reading for this year, as far as that timeline goes. And, does it make it anything more special or not? I don't know. Just going to flick over and see whether this has actually started in the mytimetv.live page, because I had a bit of trouble. Gosh, it's not showing up. I did have a bit of trouble in getting to set up everything. I had turned the computer off overnight. Yeah, it is saying that I'm live everywhere, so that's fine. Well, at least on some of those others, yes it is. So, and I'm just going to check that it's actually producing the correct video in the right place and space. So that's all right. Yep, looking good. So I'll leave it at that. I don't need the Facebook open. And we're here. Good morning, Sarah. And it's lovely to see you. Now, I'll go back over to that one and take off the scrollers, and oh goodness, we've got some interesting little widgets in the Be Live now. I'm just trying to get the scroller off for those who are watching the Be Live one, which I think is my two pages, the Hypnosis Plus and Ros Boundy page. So, we're here. Lovely view. I don't know what the view is. Full moon. The full moon last night. Well, each time that I went out to actually have a look at the full moon, it was cloudy. I didn't see it at all last night, and I tried 3 times. So, but anyway, them's the breaks. That's what happens, isn't it? Good morning, Tracy. Lovely to see you here. Now, I'm going to switch over straight away pretty much to the card spread. And I'll just remind people it is a general card spread reading just for today, because I only do them for the energies around today. That's how I set my intention for them. And Sharon, good to see you here this morning as well. Wonderful. So if you could turn on your own intuition and your own psychic senses and all that you have in the ways that you receive your messages. So if you do that, we're going to get ready and go over to the cards. And you can still see me, can't you? So I just realised that one's a little bit high. I'm just going to shove that one down a little bit. Normally I don't. I just even make it a bit smaller. Just so that you're reminded who I am. Even though it's obvious there. That's the deck we're using. It is the Gilded Reverie again this morning. So back to the, well, they were always going to be Lenormands, because I really love that style of card. Other people do tarot really well. I just want to, I'm just so attracted to the Lenormand decks. Zero Marchettis. Okay. Now we're just going to put that there, and I'll pick up my trusty little Apple pencil, and I've just moved that camera again. Oh, I'll try not to wobble it, and I've done it again. Well, here we go. Oh, good morning, Tracy. How are you? First time joining in. That's lovely. This is a general card read. It's the spread for the day with the energies around this, so I'll be a little more particular in explaining again. What we have is 5 card spread. I went and nicked this one from the Gilded Tarot Deck guidebook once, it's a couple of years ago that I actually started doing these, so it was way back that I was flipping through stuff and decided on this 5 card spread for a morning one, because it's a very easy one that covers pretty much all aspects of what we have in our day. So we start off with the, oh excuse me, I had to actually swallow them. Start off with this position is the first one, and that's where the workspace is, work energies. This one here is the home space energy, so we go from 1 to the third one up the top is the unexpected in the day. The fourth one here is your role, and we have the central one being the outcome with this spread. So as you're looking at these, just feel where your eye is guided to which card first. You can put that in the comments if you like, just to, when you sort of take your focus away and look back at them, where is your eye drawn to? Which card do you see first? I was really pleased when I pulled these. I didn't actually pull these cards out this time. After I'd cleared and shuffled the cards, that last shuffle, there was a little group of cards that fell on the floor. So I picked them up. They wanted to be read. That's what I figured. And I just used those cards as the choices. And the first one that came out in the workspace was the Clover card. It's definitely around good luck and all that we experience there in our space is with the Clover. So excuse me, but I just got to do something here. Gee, sometimes it's just a little fiddly, and I do get organised eventually, don't I? So I'm just going to do this here. Oh, gee, something just went wrong there too. Oh, dear. Coming up to that, that's fine. Right, back to the start, and hopefully without interruption. Here we go. Clover in the workspace, that job, that business, that whatever you're feeling in your energies today as far as what's happening, it's good luck. So you're going to have things flow with that as the base of that energy around your day, and just feel into it, that really good luck factor of, if you're you're actually doing things as you're doing them. So it's not even an attempt. Whilst you are doing, you are in action. And this four-leaf clover, the energy toward that is actually giving it that oomph that gives that good luck. So know that whatever you're doing, it's going to be in that frame of positivity and moving it forward with good stuff happening, okay? I'm going to go fairly quickly through these because I know I've got a bit to do today. So that in the workspace. Now we've got this in our home space is the time. This is one of those extra cards in the expanded section. So it's just about time. What you're going to be doing that's creating that good luck is going to be reflecting into the home space too. There's time for everything that you need to be doing. In whatever way that you're going to plan your day to day, whether it is that you've got day off or whether it's that you're working and spending that time at home, make that precious. It's the right time to do, those decisions that you might have brought forward from earlier this week. Because we do have, it is New Year's Day tomorrow. Have you got something special planned that you're going to be doing, organising, all of that sort of stuff? Each and every thing's going to be falling into its correct timeline plan as part of that plan in your home space. The connections that you're going to make, the New Year's resolutions, do we still make them? I don't know. Oh, we've got Anne here this morning too. Love the Rosella. Beautiful. So do keep a mind toward the time that you're taking with some things too. Don't delay some of what you feel could be until, just doing that a bit later because I've got to do this right now. If something's popping into your mind, that gut feeling that you're needing to do something now, certainly do it straight away as you get that indication with your senses and those little messages that might come in. The thought does create action. So I'm feeling that that's what we need to be doing more so today, is as you're thinking of what you're moving into, do it. So of course there is some level of discernment needed there, so that you do actually. Oh, good morning, Connie. Lovely to see you here. You do here. Hey, Sharon, I don't make New Year's resolutions anymore either. And we've got Cynthia here too. Good morning to you. So it certainly is that the time is always going to be right at the right time, but use some judgment in what your thoughts bring up, because sometimes they can be a little bit on the biased side, I'll put it that way, or I'll just leave it at that. But it is the delays that we can procrastinate about. We can procrastinate about some things that we do. I'm just feeling today's not a day for procrastination. It actually is for action. And it doesn't have to be big stuff, and it doesn't have to be about your work. Just feel, it is going to flow at the right time, right space. Okay, we're up at just get the right angle. We've got Bear in our unexpected position. Now, Bear is a bit more about the works. It's sort of about a bit of work because, as you can see, I'm just going to, I'll do it there. No, I'll do it there. See, here's some decision making. It looks better there, less crowded. Do put some effort into what you're doing. It doesn't have to be the hard work. As you can see with Bear, this one, it's a polar bear. It's in the water. It's in icy conditions. Perfect physique and everything for the location, for its environment. We sit perfectly in where we are in our environment too. So do remember that what we are moving through is for it's what we're designed for. So we can manage it. We can put that extra bit of effort. It's actually reminding us to put that extra bit of effort in. If you're starting to feel a bit lumbus, like a bear energy type of thing through the day, that unexpectedly pops in, because this is in the unexpected position. If you're starting to feel like, oh God, it feels like a bit hard or whatever, just put that extra oomph in it. Remind yourself this could be the bear energy for you in whatever situation that is in the day. Remind yourself that you are perfectly suited to be able to do that and get on top of it and move it forward, whatever little piece of action is needed. It is a bit of the action type of card. I don't always feel that it's work, because it's involved. It could involve either your work or your home space, of course. It's more in that nurturing line, because I always just feel that this is around a mama bear for some reason. So do also allow that nurturing feeling, that loving feeling in what you're moving forward in that energy as well. Good morning, Diane. Wonderful to see you here this morning too. Thank you for the New Year greetings. Yes. And as we're moving down into our role, here is our perspective, our understanding, our responsibility around how we act, react, and all of that sort of thing. How we understand ourselves and what's happening around us and everything. It's the ship. It's the freedom of movement anywhere we so desire, any way that we want to be, how we want to use all those tools that we've got within us, and all of that type of thing. Good morning, Kathy. Wonderful to see you here too this morning. So do shift into this type of space where you feel that freedom, that you are actually going to. Got some Happy New Year's Eve from you too, Kathy. Thank you, and Happy New Year's Eve to everyone as well. I'm going to mention that as I finish. So this beautiful, because as a kid, we did do sailing. Our family was involved with the local sailing club, and I absolutely loved doing the sailing. It was the peace of the wind in the sails and the way to be able to actually use the parts of the boat that directed it where we wanted to go. Not always being able to go direct in a straight line to where that was, because you've got to tack and zigzag across if you're wanting to go direct into the wind. Anyway, there's the technicalities around it. But you still have the freedom of moving in that whole space of the water. This is an airship. No limitations. Just don't put limits on yourself in what your expectations can be of what you can do, what is possible. Here we've got that lucky 4-leaf clover in the workspace, and we've got all the time we need in perfect timing in our home space. So it's just flowing so well and perfectly as we finish this year. Finish it out with beautiful peace and tranquility with the sail, that sailing comparison or whatever. It's only because I know it and have felt it and have done it, and I just know that bliss of being in a little we only did dinghies, not big fantastic yachts, because it was my sisters and I. Anyway, I digress. Move into that space through your day. as your role is to feel that opportunity of being free in the flow and tuning into creating what is your harvest. Now, it's the end of the year and we have the scythe as our outcome. It's the harvest, it's the, all that we've put into our year in whatever way that we've been able to. It has been a really difficult year for many of us, but we're still able to harvest. We're still able to have learnt something from throughout this year. It doesn't make it an obsolete year just because it's been so yucky for many, and still is. And it's just, look, we've got a sharp blade. We've got the ability to actually harvest, to actually collect, to actually sit and reflect and think from what has been this year. What have we learnt? There's definitely been pathways for us that have been unique. It's not something either that we hope to repeat. For instance, the different opportunities that have popped up because we've been restricted in our homes, and many people have actually learnt that they can do things a different way and earn their income a different way and grow in relationships with their family because they've been close together more so than they ever used to be. Those that did need to work from home, and all those different opportunities we've actually been presented with to be able to now sit and think at the end of the year, I have actually got a harvest. It wasn't all wasted. Like, there has been those opportunities. And right now, for today, it really is that luck. It's what we've created it to be too. Don't forget, we have worked hard in different ways, and it's been the time to sit into our own energies and really do a little bit of introspection and come back to our heart space. Yeah, it's been a little bit of work and we need to nurture ourselves still, but feel that freedom that's there. Feel into what is our freedom, what choices we've got, and what future we may have. There's nothing wrong with dreaming our dreams and making some goals. If you do the New Year's resolutions, go for it. It gives that challenge of growing ourselves when we make those challenges, those goals. Allow yourself to have, just that bit of time too, to nurture that inner you. I suppose I think meditation, but that's a practice for me. I do mini ones. I do find if I try to do those extended, lengthy ones, for me it doesn't quite work. And it's not because my mind wanders. It's just, there's different ways for every individual one of us to actually create our own space of what is right for getting into that, learning our inner self, our soul, I suppose is how I'm trying to describe it, without sort of saying don't do it just because I don't. Not intending that at all. Just be you. Being each, for each of us, we are our unique us, our you, all that. And each one of us is beautiful, loving, peaceful, wonderful souls. Well, I'd hope you'd be peaceful or at peace. Anyway, yeah, you fall asleep with a long meditation. I don't fall asleep. I actually get bored, and then I get fidgety, and then I get, there's a series of, I just know it doesn't work for me, and yet there's one of those things, if I'm really in the space of doing something I love to do, reading a book or writing something, concentrate, I can concentrate to the point of nothing else around me is, I don't hear, don't see type of thing. I'm really into the zone with what I'm doing. That's my meditation, and it happens more so now than it used to, which is interesting. So yeah. And Sarah, connecting with you has been a wonderful... Oh, thank you so much, Sarah, as I you. I love that connection. It has been wonderful. Each and every one of us do make our unique and very memorable connections in our lives. And sometimes they are for the, it is the reason, season, lifetime type of saying. it is valid. It doesn't invalidate any experience we have with people in relationship. Even if it's just a shopkeeper that we're purchasing goods and we're handing over money and we smile. And that could be just the moment that they really needed the lift and a hello, just to have a quick chat with them. That could be just the moment that's changed their life. You don't know. And that's why I think, as how we live from the heart, bring it forward. I just realised something there. Bring it forward to being just genuinely, uniquely you, with that love from the heart. With that love from the heart, now I'm really speaking to you. Yes, with the love from the heart, feel into that space. Sit today at some point in time, even if it's only just 1 minute, and just think back to this year and be thankful. Think into it put into it that love for, wow, challenging year, and then turn it around, not flip it or anything, but just say thank you, and move into the present space of time right now as you're sitting there doing that little bit of a meditation, and move it forward. Turn around and look forward to, wow, we've got each and every moment fresh and new for a new year. Happy New Year to everyone. Be the best person that you can be, and keep moving forward in your growth, your understanding of who you are, who others are around you, and about what love is. Because for me, the main word will be love for my years ahead. It's not ever going to leave my persona. Love is it. So move forward in love, and every other space and place that you interact with, have that as the base. Thank you very much. I'm going to just put up some of these here. Happy New Year to everyone from Sharon and Veronica. Thank you very much. We have Diane wishing us a Happy New Year for 2021. And Happy New Year from Cynthia. Wonderful. And thank you also to everybody for being here and sharing your space, your time with me on these daily daily card readings. I am expecting to continue into the new year tomorrow. I'm not sure. I haven't scheduled it yet. I've still got a bit of work there to do for those. But if you see it scheduled there in the My Time and etc., do join in again. Share it around that we do have this happening daily on the mytimetv.live channel. It does go through to quite a few channels worldwide. It goes to the Binge TV network. So you can also direct people to that if they don't have access or don't want to be on Facebook and those, and the YouTubes and whatnot. There are other avenues that this is broadcast out to. So thank you very much for spending your time here with me. And we'll see you in the new year. Bye for now. Namaste. I always like to say that and finish off with namaste. One day I'm going to have the sticker up that says what it actually means. I know it's the spirit in me recognises and honours the spirit in you. Something like that. So keep moving forward in love.